Hey guys, welcome to the channel, and today we are going to record our new session. The topic name is pointing devices, part of fundamental of computers. The pointing device part 1, and we have subsequent part 2 as well. So today we are going to record pointing device part 1. Okay, so I hope you can see my slide, and I'm going to explain you each pointing device one by one. And if you can see on the slide, I have attached one picture of pointing devices. I will start each pointing device in next slide, and I will explain you each one of them, the functionality wise. Okay, so let's start. The first pointing device is mouse. So what is pointing device? First of all, a device used to control the movement of the pointer cursor on the screen. So if you start a screen, if you look at the screen of a computer, a cursor is moving on the screen. That is called pointing device. Okay, that's called cursor, but to control that cursor through the mouse is called a pointing device. Okay, so for the first and primary and most important pointing device is mouse. If you can see the pictures of how the mouse is look like. Okay, it can be wire and wireless, both type of mouse available into the market. Some Bluetooth based and one is wire based. Yeah, the what is mouse? Mouse is a small handheld device which is generally used for the drawing purpose. Okay, basically all this pointing device comes under the input device, because through the pointing device also we are giving some input to the system. Okay, it is a pointing device. It contains 2 or 3 buttons mostly. Left button is used to point out or select any item by clicking. Okay, so when you have some icon into your desktop, by left click you can select any of the icon on your desktop. Yeah, right click is generate the context menu of that particular icon. Okay, when user moves mouse across flat surface, the graphic cursor moves on screen. So when you moving your mouse around here and there, so cursor of the computer is also moving here and there, that controlling by mouse. Okay, the graphics cursor contains variety of symbols such as arrow, wrist pointing, finger, etc. Depending on the application, text and graphics cursor are changed. Okay, so we have a settings to change the icon of the cursor. Like we can have arrow, we have a hand icon. So this type of different icon we have, so that we can adjust. Okay, so this is the pointing device definition, and the first primary pointing device is mouse. So let's continue with the mouse with second slide. So the following 5 techniques are used to carry out various operations. Number 1 is point. To move the mouse on top of icon. To move a computer cursor on any icon, we have to scroll the mouse and the pointers point to the particular icon on top of the icon. Okay, click. To press the release the left button of the mouse at home at once. Use to open any currently selected icon menu. Okay, that is the operation of click button. Double click. To press and release the left button of mouse twice at a time. Used to open any application or program. Okay, so when you double click any of the icon, it will simply open that folder or file. Yeah, if you do single click, then it will only just select that icon. Okay, simultaneous click. So press and release the left and right button together, used in some software package to add some functionalities. Okay, drag. Now important part is drag. So what we can do is we can simply hold a icon and drag it here and there by using the left mouse. So press the left button down and move the mouse on screen, used to move the graphics on screen. Okay, many types of mouse are available, such as mechanical mouse, optical mouse, serial mouse, wireless mouse, which are used for different purpose. But mostly I think optical mouse and wireless mouse is mostly used right now. Okay, let's go to next slide. So another pointing device, we have a trackball. You can see the icon, how the trackball looks like. It's a similar like mouse. So trackball is a pointing device which is similar like a mouse. A ball is placed on the trackball device which is used to move the graphics cursor on the screen. So same way we have a scroll button on mouse. So we have a ball here placed on the trackball, and if we move, if this trackball is doing some movement, or if we can move this trackball, the cursor on the screen is also moving. Okay, it also contains the button which are used to select the particular item on the screen. Yeah, to move the graphics cursor on the screen, the ball is rolled with the finger or thumb. It needs not to move the whole device to move the cursor, so it's often attached with some keyboard. Okay, trackballs come in the various shape with same functionalities. Commonly shapes are used a ball and a square. In case of ball, we need to move it with the help of finger. So so once we start moving the ball, either finger or thumb, the cursor will move. In case of button push, the finger is in desired direction of the cursor movement. What is the advantage of the trackball? Take less desk space because size is very small. Take less arm movement than mouse. Does not require any mouse pad, a large area to move the mouse. Less strain on wrist, finger trip control which may offer more accuracy than mouse. Okay, so it's good and easy to use pointing device. Let's move check another pointing device that is called joystick, and you can see the screen how the joystick looks like. So joystick is a pointing device which is worked on the same principle of trackball. It contains a stick which is placed on the spherical ball. Okay, on spherical ball a stick is present to hold it. The stick is used to move the cursor at desired position, left or right or backward or forward. Yeah. Okay. A joystick is similar to a mouse, except that with a mouse the cursor stops moving as soon as you stop the moving the mouse. With a joystick the pointer continues to move in the direction the joystick is pointing. To stop the pointer, you must return the joystick to its upright position. Okay, so we need to check the position before releasing it. Some of the system used by joystick. So aircraft, UV flight control, motorized wheelchair as input device, microscope, submarines, security system, video games. What is the advantage of joystick? It is very easy to learn to use, very simple design, so they can be inexpensive. Okay, let's go to another pointing device that is called light pen. You can see on the image how the pen is looks like. Light pen is pointing device which is used to draw the directly on the screen. It is called light pen because it is similar to a pen and sense light. It is an input device in the form of light sensitive stick used in conjunction with CRT display. The light pen allows the user to point out or draw any objects on the screen. The user brings the pen to desired points on screen and press the pen button to make a contact. Okay, similar like your ball pen when you're writing on copies or any blank sheet. The same way the pointing device is also work. It has a switch on its top which allows you the user to make contact with screen. It is useful for drawing or graphics in the programs such as CAD, computer aided designing. An engineer, architect or a fashion designer can draw directly on screen. So this is the most useful for engineers, architect or a fashion designer to draw such design. used in applications such as gaming, graphics, arts, healthcare applications, etc. Light pen cannot scratch or damage the screen. What is the advantage? Less expensive than touch screen, cannot scratch or damage the screen, work on any size screen. Okay, let's go to the next pointing device, that is called touch screen. You can see how the touch screen looks like. Touch screen is a pointing device. It is the most simple and easy to learn all of the input device. It allows user to choose from available option by simply touching the with their fingers to the desired icon or menu item display on the computer screen. A touch screen is an electronic visual display that can detect the presence and location of the touch within the display area. Okay, a touch screen is an electronic visual display that can detect the presence and location of touch within the display area. The term generally refers to touching the display of the device with a finger on hand. The touch screen has two main attributes. The first is enable one interact directly with what is displayed. Second, it lets one to do without requiring an intermediate device that would need to be held in the hand. Okay, what it means is the pointing device, the directly we can touch the screen with our hand or finger, but that is not required any type of mouse, keyboard, joystick, like pen to interact with the icons. So yes, touch screen are commonly used in the following place like an airport, railway station, large departmental store, ATM machine, an iPhone or PDA, self-service checkout. Okay, so these are the pointing devices. I hope you like the videos. If you have any query question, just comment it out. I will be happy to answer. Thank you.